This alternative resolution delivers the same strong message as the other resolution in favor of racial equality, due process, and equal protection, and against discrimination and prejudice. It also avoids phrasing which has caused divisiveness in our community. I stated at the June 24 council meeting that there exists a difference between a statement that Black Lives Matter versus endorsement of a platform with many objectives sponsored by a group, movement, or organization with the same name. And based on the emails that I've received, and there are many emails, as the Vice Mayor indicated, it's clear that many who support the resolution authored by the Vice Mayor and Councilmember Mulchay, as well as those who oppose it, see that resolution as an endorsement of the Black Lives Matter movement. The distinction that I mentioned on June 24 has been lost. And in this current volatile political climate, I don't think it's possible to separate the two. The Black Lives Matter group, movement, organization, I'm still not quite sure what the appropriate nomenclature is, advocates, among other things, for the defunding of police departments and takes other positions that I don't agree with. I've stated during each of the prior two council meetings on June 10 and June 24 that I do not agree with defunding the police. I believe that's counterproductive to ensuring our community safety, which is local government's and this council's highest obligation. In my judgment, to insist on using a phrasing which raises these issues is divisive for the city. And it's also unnecessary because there's more than one way to express the fundamental points. The alternative resolution accomplishes that task. Well, what are the fundamental points? There are four. First, we mourn the brutal death of George Floyd. Secondly, that we stand together with all in our society who have been discriminated against because of their race, color, ancestry, national origin, ethnicity, religion, sex, disability, or sexual orientation. Thirdly, that we condemn racism, prejudice, and discrimination. And fourth, that we reaffirm our city's commitment to racial equality, due process, and equal protection for all persons in our community. So, how do we improve? How can we do better? Through a city council process of listening and community dialogue. That's with the city council. That's section 1B in the alternative resolution, and it also involves our next agenda item. So that concludes my initial remarks on the alternative resolution, and I ask the council for its support. I think at this point then, I should ask or inquire of any council members if they have any specific questions on either resolution